Hello everyone, welcome to my stream. I'm sorry I don't have a really good intro nailed down yet, but regardless, I am Kerban, aka Sturm B, and just to my right, or your left if you're looking at this, is the one woman who will not concede to the fact that she is the Maven of Myst, Susan Stewart.
Hello.
Hello, Susan. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I've had a pretty good day today for once.
Really good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. Everyone is having such with the world right now. Everyone's generally not having good days, so it's nice to hear someone is actually having a good day.
Yeah, it's
for a change.
Been a really rough last few weeks, but
believe me, I know.
I know you do. But I got some good leads on some new jobs today. So
good. I'd love to talk to you further about that at some point, just to catch up and such. Rather than just always talking about games. Not that that's a bad thing, but you know.
Sometimes
seems like the only time we ever
good.
Talk is when we're gaming, so we need to rectify that. But anyway, for now we're not going to rectify that. We're gonna play some Riven. So
that's fine. We can rectify that when I bring you your loaf of bread.
Yeah, and when I give you that little bit of wine that I still have, that white wine.
Oh, I almost forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if it's even good anymore. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm sure. Well, wine never goes bad. I mean, it eventually goes bad, but it takes a while.
All right. Well, let's load up and get the ball rolling here.
Heck yeah.
So where we left off, we were going to head back to Temple Island, as I recall, so that we can get through that one puzzle door that at the very beginning that we did not do. I guess at the time I thought, well, we don't have enough information to be able to solve it yet, but I was incorrect.
Oh.
Maybe we just didn't want to think about it or something at the time. Beats me. Here we go.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
These short little roller coaster-ish rides. There's a really good one in Myst 3 that puts this to shame.
Oh, really?
I'll just leave it at that. Nice little teaser.
All right. Okay. Things to look forward to.
Yeah. All right, let's go back into the temple. Oh, the door closed. I don't remember closing the door when we left, do you? And oh, well, hello again. Does that mean because that is projected from over here, does that mean he's over here right now? I don't know how much you remember of this island.
A little. It's been a while.
Nope, he's not in there. Okay.
A crafty bastard.
Huh. Okay, thank you for closing door. Alright, so this was the puzzle room we were dealing with.
Oh yes, the scarabs. You know, him just projecting and seeming to look at us makes me really think again about how we have just no sense of self-image in this world.
Yeah, and that's intentional. In fact, if I recall, the Rand brothers, or Miller brothers, excuse me, Rand and Robin Miller, kind of every iteration of the series, Myst, Riven, Myst 3, Myst 4, etc. They were always toying with the idea: should we make it so you can see yourself, make it third person, or whatever? Should we give the person playing the game an identity? And every single time, except the last time, they kept saying, no, it's going to be first person. We don't want to, if you are there as you, basically, rather than put in the shoes of someone else. So every game up until the last one, Myst 5, End of Ages, you are in a first-person view. But then, of course, the last one they finally went with third person. And of course, we can't forget about Uru, Myst Online, which that was also third person, just for necessity's sake, I believe, since it's an MMO. It was an MMO. So this is a 5-sided, again, that sacred number 5 in this game. It's a 5-sided room. Here's where we came from. I don't know if we want to, like, number or label the sides to make it easier to keep track. But this one leads, as we can see behind this gate, to another doorway. I guess that symbol on the gate doesn't matter, even though it is the number 5. And of course we can rotate with this button, and it rotates, I guess, one section. So 5 rotations gets it right back to the beginning. We also have that other side entrance.
Oh, right, our sneaky
Down
entrance.
Here, we have to go underneath this. Well, I always hit that door. Go underneath the door, and we can look through here. And because it's a 5-sided room, we know that despite the fact that this appears to be, a concave surface, you may think, well, we're inside one of those round pillars, right? But we can't, because if we're directly across from one of those pillars,
right,
this has to be a flat wall that
we're
looking through here, because it's a 5-sided room. And that always confused me when I was much younger playing this game. I thought, well, it has to be one of those round pillars, because that's the way this is. Not necessarily.
Right.
Okay, so, and yeah, if we rotate a certain number of times, yeah, we can actually have one of those 2 openings we saw be right here. So there's ways to get in and out. We just have to find the right... And I don't know exactly where it is that... Because I don't know if I should say too much, actually. Well, it's not really going to spoil much, but I still would rather not. I'll just shut up and drink my skull. See, this would also be a flat. So anyway, so let's see.
So that's a little peephole.
I believe that should open up this side passage. And yep, it sure does. Now we can see what's over here in this cave. We haven't been here. Oh, there's another button here as well. So this is one place we haven't been yet, is it? Oh, and there's the switch.
Switch.
What's down here? Sounds like steam. And that symbol there, that looks like that little telescope thing that we saw at the very beginning of the game after we stepped out of the prison cell. I'll show you in a bit here as soon as we get
I don't remember it.
And it looks like the steam might be already directed up towards it. So I guess now we've redirected it to wherever that is. Yeah, see, it's going up. It was going up there. But now it's going wherever that is over. Well, I guess we can't look at it. But yeah, over there.
Sure.
Let's see. What does this do?
takes turning?
Don't know. I have a feeling I know what it is. Okay, well, shall we rotate it again from here? Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
So if we turn it a couple more times, we'll be open again. We can't turn while it's going through the motions here.
That's fair.
There we go.
The other people.
Yeah, if we do it again, we'll have one doorway, and the other doorway should appear over there. So let's give that a try. So much grindiness. Okay, sure enough. And in fact, you notice what happened. I think now we can even see it if I do it from here. Yep.
Oh.
That's what that did.
Oh. Aha.
Well, we want it open, so let me put it back.
Gotcha.
That's what I was thinking of earlier, and I was thinking, I remember there's some switch somewhere that opens up that gate, but I couldn't remember where the heck it was. So there we go. Now we can get over here to another doorway that makes it... oh, and there's another thing here. Oh, and another gate. Yeah, that's right. There was another gate as well that we need to open up. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Yeah, we don't see it, but I'm pretty sure it's the gate that leads to the Golden Dome.
Oh, right.
And so this is the only way to open that up. Now let's go ahead and give it a couple more turns. I don't know why we just didn't go ahead and do this when we started it. One more hit. And if I'm talking too much or explaining too much or whatever, please say so.
No, you're good.
Alright, back to the opening there. So basically, so this is the beginning opening. This leads to that little cave we were just at with the steam pipe. Mm-hmm. This one will lead to the Golden Dome, which should be open now. This one obviously leads to this doorway that we don't have any access to or anything. I guess it's an exit only or something. Mm-hmm. And lastly, over here, this leads to that side passage. So that's all 5 sides defined there. Now let's come back over here, rotate it 2 more times, and that should move this entranceway out to the Golden Dome thing. Am I making sense?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's kind of, I have to kind of imagine it from a top-down view or something. Which direction leads to which way. Give me, there we go. All right. Is it open? Hey, it is!
Hey!
Finally, we get to see and visit this lovely place. Yeah, that's golden brick, too, man. That right there, that's what I was talking about, the little telescope thing.
Right,
that's where we poured it in, and there's the...
Yeah. Yes, I remember that now.
All right. Okay, so this is a thing. That does nothing. Yet.
Okay.
It's okay. We're going to get it working. It's awfully quiet in here. We're going down to a lower level. There's clearly another level up there.
Mm-hmm.
out the back. There's that long pathway from Crater Island to here. And hey, look, there is steam coming from here. I wonder if that's the steam we redirected.
Probably.
Actually, no.
No?
I don't remember. Come over here. Ah. So right now, the steam is just, you know, being emptied out up there. We can redirect it over to that bridge. So now we can, when we go back up there, we can lower that bridge.
We can lower that drawbridge. Nice.
Alright, let's keep going around here. So much to explore and connect up all the paths. Do we want to hit that? I don't remember. Let's keep going first. We'll come back to that. And oh, there's another one. What's this? Okay, again, we can redirect it to another drawbridge.
Very good.
Alright, we'll check that out when we get back there. Yeah, this does look interesting. What's going on here? Nothing.
Turn it.
Nope.
No, we need something to plug in, I guess.
Or, yeah, something. Strange, I seem to remember... Oh well, I don't know. Alright, let's go back. I think we really should have done this first, because now we gotta take long trips around. Also, I didn't even notice this down here. So these massive 5 pipes coming out here go to each of the islands, I guess.
Yeah, looks that way.
And that looks like it could... It's a wheel over there. We need to get over there somehow.
Probably one of those long bridges from another island.
Okay, yeah. Why anyone would put the control for a drawbridge on this side of the drawbridge, I don't understand, but...
For defense?
Is this a threat of under attack or something? I mean...
I don't know. If you want to be holed up in here and not allow anybody else to get to you, that's why you'd have the controls on this side.
Alright, well, bottom line is we've opened things up now. So now, finally, and we have to... I don't know if you can imagine what we need to do, but... Now that we've got it up, we need to lower that other drawbridge, then raise this one, then come back and traverse the raised part. So we're going to be traveling quite a bit. We're going back and forth and back and forth. Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
Would it be a Myst game if you didn't?
I don't know, would it?
No, the answer is no.
Okay. Alright. Hope you enjoy lots of, slideshows here.
Whee!
Punctuated with some video.
Alright, I've got some yawns going on for serious.
Well, it is a very relaxing, But I'll tell you what, I listen to the soundtrack to this game almost every day because it helps me to focus at work and chill.
Nice.
Obviously,
soundtracks are great.
You don't hear this, none of the sound effects. It's just the music. It's very kind of low key, soothing. This and of course the original Myst soundtrack.
actually used to listen to the Destiny soundtrack a lot at my work.
Cool.
Just because it was kind of energizing.
Let's see, it's over here. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you need that up-tempo stuff to keep yourself awake and energized and going. Alright, back to Crater Island, because that's where the other end of that bridge is, that really long one.
Oh yeah, the crazy rings. Woo!
Yeah. Keeps the water from going in there, I guess. So cool. There's Gen's lab up there. Hope I haven't forgotten anything else back there on Temple Island. I don't think.
We'll find out.
Yeah, that movie. Oh, sharp turn. And
Bonk.
wee. Okay. Yeah, we can't leave that side there. We have to go down this ladder first. Alright, let's see if I can remember how we get there. Oh yeah, we opened up this thing. I think it's through here. Climb up here. There's this thing. And from here, we can close the doors, and then we got these two side paths. In fact, doesn't one of these lead... Oh yeah, we already opened up this golden dome. Oh, we need to see what the symbol is for this one, don't we?
Yes.
We didn't write that
so.
down. We gotta write down all the symbols.
Sorry, everybody, with my camera. It's fine. It's fine.
Can you use the camera? What?
I had to move my camera to get my notebook.
Oh. Alright, this one appears to be... Ah, that. Okay. So just a vertical line in the middle of a circle.
Gotcha. And which island is this?
This is the Crater Island where Gen's lab is. Yep, there it is.
Excellent. So this is actually the one for the broken light.
Oh, is it? Okay. So we don't have a color for it.
Theoretically, it would be violet.
Yeah, I remember that. There's actually, the dome is underground here, but there's a little opening above it in the rock. Okay, good. That's done. We've identified that. Let's go the other way. Yeah, that was that fan we turned off. Is this where it leads? Yep, this is it. So here's the other side of this. And now we can, theoretically, yay, lower the drawbridge.
Huzzah!
Da-da-da. Now we're on this side, this upper ledge, which is good. Walk over here, and in fact, before we take this little area, let's come on over here. And yay, connect that up!
Woo!
So that you can already, like I said, We come over here, raise this one, and we're going to have to come from the other side to follow this up to the upper level. Another upper level. The top of the dome.
Oh.
Alright, now let's go back here and check that out. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, nothing. There's some, well, it goes somewhere, but we can't do anything with it. Oh, there's another dome right there. We need to get to that. How do we get to that?
Let's see, it looks like it's down a
Oh,
level.
wait, did I see? Hang on. What is that?
Button! Huzzah!
Okay. Well, alright. We're up here. Okay, so let's follow it on around here. And it leads... I still don't know how to get down there to that walkway. Oh, I didn't even notice that before. That's some dunny writing right there along that. That's cool. Dude had way too much time on his hands. Oh, I know where this is. Do you?
Oh, yes. Our
It's all
door.
coming together now. We're all
Only door. Excellent.
Okay, well we don't need to go in here now. Well, we do have the option.
But we have it open, which is the important part.
Actually, yeah, we could. We do. That way we don't have to go all the way back around. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Open up our shortcuts.
Let me check something real quick before I do this. While this is up here, let's go back down out this door and... Oh, no. Not this one. I'm sorry. Oops. Got to go to the lower level, which means I gotta go all the way around here. Down to this lower level. And out here. Because I feel like this is going to lead to that dome. And indeed, now it's actually a button.
Oh.
So this is what... Yeah. That's where that was.
Ah.
Is it going to squash us if we hit it? No.
No.
Oh, it's like two
takes
levels that
down.
move in tandem. Okay.
That's exciting.
Okay. Yeah. And then we can hit that and...
There's our button to get back.
Okay. Fair enough. Here we are. Yeah.
Woo-woo.
So this would be Temple Island's dome, and it is... Yep, it's just a dot in the middle of the circle.
So that's green.
Ah, too late. Come on. There we go. Bloop. All right. So there's that. Now let's go back around and see what... You know what actually what we could do? We've done this. Let me save the game.
Okay.
Because I think it's okay if we go ahead and check this place out. I'm just going to call it the Dome Book because we know that's what it is there. Resume. We have the code for this, don't we?
Do
Yes,
we?
we do. It was taken from Gen's journal inside of his lab.
Oh, yes, we do.
Did you write it down, or do I need to?
I sure did, Chris. I sure did.
Who am I kidding? I'm talking to Susan here.
It's 7, 9.
Well, give me the largest number first, because we have to move
yeah.
them.
20.
Which is all... Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay.
And then 13.
13.
12.
12.
9.
9.
7.
It's hard to see these notches. And
Is
7. Oh.
Oh, creepy.
Okay. So, the spinning of the domes is what powers... Wait, we can't really even look around. It's what powers this device, which I guess is... powers this book, which... Can you see that number there? That looks like a... Oh, this is that one we also saw in his journal.
9 times 20.
So 25 times 9 is... 225?
Yes.
Let's say it's 233. So this is the 233rd age then.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't have... It's not being given power. Oh, we can't go there yet. Oh,
I got all excited.
We're missing something. Try to avoid going to walk through. Well, see, that's what the dome is for. It's supposed to power it, but maybe we missed something else.
It have to be spinning, but it won't spin when it's open.
No, it was spinning while we were inside of it.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it slowly spun up as the pedestal raised with the book on it. Yeah, okay. Well,
but it's still not working.
Actually, hang on. What happens if I hit the button while we're down here? Okay. That goes up. Is there something else to be found underneath? No. Okay.
Terrain. I thought, though.
I mean, considering how everything else has been laid out around here.
Right, exactly.
Okay. Alright, thank you. Let's step in here. We still need to get the symbol for... Which ones? Do we have Jungle Islands symbol?
Yes. We have done Temple Island, the Map Island, Jungle Island, and Crater Island.
Okay, so all four of the... We just don't have the fifth one yet. That little tiny island. Because we haven't been there yet. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Let's go ahead now and go look at that. Because now things are going to get even more interesting. Oh, that's what powers them. Now I remember what we're forgetting. Okay. Alright, so we're going to have to access that stairway that we raised right over here. Right? So let's go do that. Let's go.
Oh, we're going to have to go out and go up.
Right around here.
Gotcha.
In here, and let's go ahead and turn this around so we can get at it. Rotating room shenanigans. Oh, I didn't mean to hit it a second time. Well, maybe it's good. I don't know. We'll see. Worst case scenario, I have to hit it for
We'll find out.
I don't know. We're gonna have to hear this a lot more probably now. Oops. We'll see. Theoretically, we should be able to have this door and the golden... No, we would not be able to. Ah, but this works. This works.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that'll work just fine.
We hit this twice, and we'll have access to the golden dome again. Lots of groaning. Along with the grinding.
The noise for that is really great.
In fact, if I remember correctly, my very first little personal website that I made way back in mid-aughts, I think, and it was using Flash. I had lots of skeuomorphism in it with stone and grinding stones, and I didn't sample that exact sound, but something similar to it every time there was an animation with
Neat.
moving stone. Anyway, all right, so now we can go to this upper level up here. And there's a little switch. What does the switch do?
Looks like it plugged something in.
It's not doing anything. All right. Are you about ready to get frustrated? Should I even give you any hints yet, or to say anything?
Oh, hi, Colors. What's up? Oh, and this is a layout like our little islands grid.
Is it now? In fact, you can
It
even see the
is.
darker lines that kind of separate.
Yeah.
So are you
So-
beginning to see what we need to do?
So we need to do the color and then press it down appropriately. Oh, we have to. Oh,
Uh-huh. Now you see what we need to do. Now you see the point of Survey Island.
okay. So does just the little ball just have to be somewhere on the appropriate island?
Do you want a real answer?
Yes, I do want a real answer.
Yeah. The question was, does it have to be somewhere? So like, as long as it's within the island that it represents,
Yeah.
I'll save us the trouble and say no. It has to be in the exact position
Oh shit. That's
of.
annoying.
And you already know what position of which I speak, right?
No, I don't. Have we been given those before?
Not
I mean, I remember
explicitly.
the like water coming up out of the little holes in the top of the islands on
right.
Survey
Let's
Island.
go ahead and there's nothing that we can go over there at all, so avoid that for now. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'll show you a bit, and that way I won't be revealing it too easily. Is there a button on this side? No, of course there isn't. That'd be way too
Oh,
convenient.
why would there be something that easy?
And we could just go right back over there from here, but
Right.
not really. What's the quickest way to get this one opened up again? I don't think there is one. We may have to. Actually, it's faster if we take the tram, I think. Because, yeah.
There.
Where's the oh, whoops. I did not mean to close that door. Dummy. We'll take this to Jungle Island, and then from there we can walk inside that, the Wark statue thing that has the steps that go up into its mouth.
Oh, yeah.
And that will take us to a tram that takes us to Survey Island. Yeah. Because that's where we need to do all of our stuff right now. Whoop! There we go. I'll say this about Gen's handiwork. Seems to be built to last, at least. Because you can traverse that thing a million times if you want to. Never break down.
Right.
I wonder if we can catch these. Oh, no. Darn it. Yeah. I think you have to catch them from the other side. I may have mentioned that before. And then they'll...
Yeah.
make the sound. Not that you need it. I'm not sure if it's necessary for anything. But anyway, let's head over to that. Past this chopped up forest. And through this little jungle. It's called Jungle Island. I think this is the way. Yep. Leads to this thing. So hit the little hidden switch. I don't know. I guess that, yeah, that this animal, we have seen the name of it before, right? The Wark.
I think so.
This game likes to put H's in the middle of names that don't really need them, like the Wark and Gen.
Adds a level of cool.
Cool or pretentious?
It's a fine line.
Alright. And there we go. This should take us to... that screeching sound.
Gets ya.
They could have made it worse. Thankfully, they didn't. So we have colors identified with each island, right?
Most of them, yes. We don't have Tiny Island.
Right, yeah. But we can infer what color it is.
Well,
right?
we've got two colors that are unused right now.
Oh, that's right. There were 6
It's
colors.
like we thought that red color was for that place we were, but that turned out to be incorrect, according to the symbols. So.
Let's take us up. It's already been streaming for 45 minutes. And 40 of those minutes is watching these animations.
Right. So many.
Not that I'm complaining.
Stairs and elevators.
Alright, there we go. Oh, we gotta turn it around. Because we're stuck on this side now. Turn around for us, please. Has to close the door first, then turn around, then open the door.
Safety first, Chris.
Right.
Safety first.
I wonder what it is with that little nub on the end there. Maybe I don't want to know. It's this little thing right there. It just doesn't seem to have any use. To the other side, gosh, I don't know which would have been faster, solving the rotating puzzle room or going this path. And through this door, we can finally get up here where we need to be. All right. All right, you got any grid paper on hand? Graph paper?
Yep.
All
Not
right.
graph paper, but
which island do we want to start with here? I guess this one, which is Survey Island, is it not? Yeah, this is Survey Island. Do we have a color for Survey Island?
let's see here. Orange.
Okay. So each of these squares has a 5x5 grid in it. Do you know what we're looking for yet?
Where the dome is?
Which we can see is right here. It's kind of hard to really... I mean, you just have to know which of these 5x5 grid squares it's in. In this case, it appears to be... And of course, you can use this little diagram here as a guide to know which way things are rotated. So I guess you'll want to mark that it's in... here's the normal orientation right here, I guess. So this is the square that it's in, of the island, the square of the island. Does that make, if that makes sense? And there's 4 squares that make up this particular island. And then in this particular square, it's in the dome itself is kind of in, I guess it's 1 row or 2nd row, 1st column. Yeah, see, this is the 2nd row right here, and it's in the 1st column. That's where the dome is. And that's where you said orange color will go?
Yes.
All right. 1 down, 5 to go. 4 to go? Excuse me.
4 to go, yeah.
All right. Which one do you want to hit next here?
Let's see. Let's do Temple Island, shall we?
Okay, which one is Temple Island? I think that's over here, maybe?
I have forgotten already.
I don't remember.
Well, whatever this one is, we'll find out. We'll see.
Sure.
Sure. So this one here is it's made up of 5 squares. Let's go back in here. Yep, there it is. It's in the top right. Let's see those individual. Maybe yep, this is Temple Island. I recognize that giant golden dome there.
Yeah.
Now, we did see it. There it is, as a matter of fact, right there. Is where... Wow, so it's all the way in that corner. Now, the proper orientation of this island is right here. So it's in this square of the island. And inside of that square, it's in the top left corner on the 5x5 grid.
Is it in the top left or is it in the second column? Rotate it a little
that
just so
looks
I can
like
see.
Yeah. You've already marked this square, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so let's rotate this.
Oh, yep, you're right. Okay.
It looks like it to me, so...
Gotcha.
Alright.
And this is Temple Island, so that means it would be green.
Okay, next... Let's see... This might be Jungle Island, and this is Crater Island, or something like that. I don't actually know. Let's hit that one up here, this 4x4, or 2x2 square island. See what it is. So it takes its time. Okay. And let's see what kind of topography we got here. Aha! This is Crater Island, yeah. Now, you remember where the dome is on this one?
No.
We were just looking at it last time we were there. You can't see it from the topography here. Not directly, but we can see... Gosh, it's hard to tell. I think that's it right there, because there was a hole.
Oh,
I'm not
right.
sure,
Okay.
because remember we looked up and there was a hole in the right above the dome. Let me see if there's any others around first before we make certain it was that one. Pretty sure it is, though. Yeah, it's not here. Let's go to the next one clockwise. That, I think, is where his lab may be built. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. And...
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
definitely looks like
seeing
the
any
only
here.
hole like that.
Alright, so it'd be right here. Now let's see, this is in the top left corner, wasn't it? So it's over here. It's the very top left corner. Column 2, row 4.
Okay.
It's on that square of the 4 square
Crater
island.
Island is violet.
Alright. See, there's the dome there. Alright, and lastly, let's get that big one. This must be Jungle Island then. I wonder what that hole in the middle of it represents. The lake, I guess? Where the village is?
I guess.
The dome in here was up in the treetops, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okie dokie. Let's have a look at this. This is a lot of squares to check. We'll start on the top row here. Where is this? Have we even been here? I don't know. Yeah, let's just keep going. We should be able to see... Wow. a dome shape somewhere. Yeah, that's got to be where the lake is. Wait, I think that's it. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so you see which square of the island it's in, and it's in column 4, row 2. Yeah.
Could you rotate it once more for me,
Sure.
please?
Yep. Just to verify that it's definitely
Yep,
row
perfect.
2.
All right.
And from this end, it's definitely column 4 out of 5. Alright. That leaves this small island we have not yet been to.
Correct.
Let's have a peek at that.
And Jungle Island is going to be red.
Okay. This is the one we don't know.
Right. So it would be either blue or yellow.
Okay. One little square. Alright. That's...
Square. Makes it easy.
Yeah.
So it's
Row 1, column 2.
perfect.
Alright. An interesting shape for that island, too. Okie dokie. We have seen and done all we can here. Now, I believe we can go back to the Golden Dome and punch everything in, and by doing so, actually, which is the fastest way to get back there? Through here, through jungle?
We'll be able to just guess for the tiny island color.
What's that?
Will we be able to just guess for the tiny island color?
I mean, we don't have a way to get there yet, right?
Not that I'm aware of, but...
Yeah, that's right. We don't. Well, actually, I take it back. There is something we can do on Jungle Island now. Remember, we closed up that sacrificial pit thing? So there is something we can do there now.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's go do that, in fact. And I believe we can get to there from here. No. I take it back. This is not the way to get there. It's the other tram. This tram will take us to Crater Island. So let's open the door. Come on. Oh, I guess the sound effect didn't play for whatever reason. Yes, thank you. Okay. So this will take us to the other tram. Take us to the Wark idol. Things are about to get more interesting, though, by the way, just so you know. I know it seems like, wow, we're just retreading all this old ground and solving this stupid color and map puzzle crap. We're going to get some more story here real soon.
Oh, good. Love me some story.
Now that we're an hour into this.
Fine.
Okay,
These
here we
games
go.
are
Well, like I said, I made the mistake of just not solving the stuff we needed to with that golden dome at the beginning of the game.
That's
Like
fine.
most people would have. Oh, now that we're back at Jungle Island 2... Did we already stop the dome on this island? I think we did. Let's check real quick and see.
So, I forgot what color it's supposed to be.
And open says I. Everything is steam powered, I guess. Alright.
I mean, when you got this much water around, why not?
Sure. And geothermal energy, too, apparently. Oh, he's got to raise the alarm again.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Thanks. Appreciate you. Yeah. How does he even get up in there?
Real good at climbing, or real
Like
good
they
at
do
jumping.
on the Force Moon of Endor, right?
Yeah.
The same sort of little lookout towers like that. Okay. So let's see, what were we looking for? Oh yeah. Doop doop doop. There's that little periscope. There's also, well, we know what those things sound like, right? Oh, it's not here. We got it. Can we summon it? Is there a thing for doing that? Or do we have to find where we parked it last? No. No. Shoot.
It's kind of annoying if there's not a thing to summon it.
Knock, knock. No? Okay. And what's over here? Is it... Heard that.
Yeah, creepy baby.
Nope, it's not here. Wait a second, There's a... Okay, it's down there.
There it is.
Okay. How do we get there from? I don't think we can get there from here, can we? It's such a backwards way this whole thing is laid out. They retracted all their little pathways, I guess. Yeah, I think we have to go around. Isn't that lovely? Yeah, we're gonna have to go all the way around. Alright, fine. We'll find our way around. I guess we'll have to. Is this right-ish? I could have sworn there was another direction. I guess that's the only way to go. Okay. Let me check something out over here real quick first. There could be... See, this path leads to that, and there's nothing else there. This path leads to, okay, through all that junk. Okay. It all just goes to the same place. Fine. We'll go down here again. Disturb them. They run off.
Give you
flip
the
us off.
dirtiest look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Come on, come on. There we go. Through here. There we go. This takes us to the other side of the village. Where, indeed, there's a ladder here that takes us down. And we go.
Woo! All right.
We want to go to the left. It's already aimed to the left. Good. So let's just do that again. I can even see where the sacrificial thing is up there. Daisy. Most generic metal door opening sound ever.
Right.
Oh, I guess we closed the metal thing. That was the sound. I don't know. All right. So this handle. Now we'll walk across the middle of this thing. Lowers that. And now we can finally reach it. Whee! Okay. Guess we could go back down if we wanted to, but anyway. Hey,
Oh,
buddy.
hey.
Yeah, I know. We're all. That's the biggest mood right there. That's everyone right now.
Right.
Okay, we've seen that. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Can't do anything here, so let's see. Let's go around onto this side. What is this? Ah, there we go. We freed him. Yay. But he's already gone.
It's not creepy at all.
Where did
Fine.
he go? Actually, before we investigate where he... Let's come over here, because I think we can open this up now. Yay, shortcut.
Heck yeah.
There we go. Now we can get back up here. We can. All right. Where did he go? Pan.
Does he have a...
Okay. Okay.
Fascinating.
Is that where he went? Hey.
So many questions.
Guess we can get an account. That seems. Oh wow, it's dark.
Oh, and now we're eaten by Gru. Oh.
Oh,
All right. Okay.
I just kept clicking and we appeared here. Okay. Right. Oh, there's a light there. Oh, so now we can see these things. We can turn them on as we. Oh, okay. I guess there isn't one around this.
Nice.
All right, now we got a lit path. That's great. And in fact, we got this.
Oh.
It's already lit. Someone's been here. Okay. Now we're cooking. What is this? We can't even look at that. But that's obviously the symbol of the rebellion.
Rebel dagger sign.
Oh, that's the wark. Funny wabbit. Alright, so, remember we've been keeping notes. Oh, there's those sunbathers. Yeah. I do believe we have numbers associated with each and every one of these animals, do we not? Since we are such good note takers around here.
Some of these animals, yes. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have 1 through 5.
Well, 5 is the magic number around these parts. So, what's number 1?
Number 1 should be the fish.
The fish.
Not the whale, but the fish.
Okay, I was going to clarify that, yeah. Let's see, which one of these is a fish? Fish. Ah,
that one.
This one.
Yes.
What's number 2?
Number 2 is the beetle.
I think
guy.
it's this.
Yeah.
Next.
Number 3 is the frog.
Okay, yeah, I think that's this guy.
I think so.
Because I don't know of any other... That's not a frog, I don't think. Pretty sure it's this, believe it or not.
Yeah. And then number 4 is a goat.
Are you sure it was a goat, or was it the sunbather thing?
It could be the sunbather things. I think we didn't get an image with that one. We just got the noise. And it sounded like a goat-ish.
Yeah, it sounded like a goat. That's right. Yeah.
And then number 5, I believe, is the whale work guy. Yeah.
Hey, that's doing something. This music. Well, that was interesting. Did it fill up with water and then empty or something?
Yeah, that's kind of what it looked like.
Hey, look at this. Look like someone is using that sort of geotechnology to fix a burned book. A different age! Oh boy! Yep. That's one of the signature images of this game. There's lots of promotional materials.
Yeah, I remember that in the houses on Jungle Island.
Shall we?
Let's shall.
Well, we are here. Oh, that's a way back, I guess, or something. Yeah, we can't really seem to go anywhere.
course.
Well, that was rude. I mean...
killing me. Oh.
So... rebels?
Seems that way.
Wow, that's quite a long boat ride, I guess. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're up and about. And there's a window, and it looks like that's where we ported in there. Linked in, I should say. Bowl. Thank you. Okay.
Yay,
And
my only friend, Bowl.
Another village of sorts. Huh. But we're kind of locked in a cell.
Hello.
They don't trust us.
That's fair. I wouldn't trust me either. Yeah.
Oh, we have a visitor.
Katrina e now da saya palo. Yapa ay manay yalepo. Moeity sai. Bekaretere wira pe yelo kene falapo. Tisai. Why te fulupe?
Hey, book.
Okay. These are the books
Oh,
that were
books.
taken from us at the very beginning.
Yay!
So, okay. This was the one that we got, that was the journal, right? Yeah. So we'd already seen all of this. It's not Gen's, but Atris's journal. This looks like a pocketbook. Oh, goodness. Can we read this?
Yeah.
I linked to Riven a week ago. The smell of the place overwhelmed me moments before I could see anything. With my sight only partially cleared, I stood motionless, peering ahead through a dim veil which was slowly lifting. There was a violent clang, and something appeared. What does that say? Hers appeared? Which actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this might be Catherine's handwriting, so you may want to read this.
That
If
is
you
kind
can.
of what I was thinking. Hers appeared. It looks like hers, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hers appeared, or fans. Fans. I remember breathing slowly and very deeply, testing the familiar Riven air, but not recognizing a thing. I must have been hit with the
Dart.
dart right away. I thought it was an insect bite at first. I'm trying to remember it all, but it's difficult, maybe because of the drug. There was a voice. A man I did not recognize stood before me.
Rivenese.
Rivenese, though he was wearing Denis dress. He
Yeah.
seemed to be talking to me. but the poison was already taking effect. A shadow crept in, and I fell asleep. Then there were the many voices, but I understood none of them. Like hundreds of people whispering, I couldn't wake up. No matter, the dream did end, and now to be here with
Eddie, I think.
Eddie?
ETL.
Yeah. All right. It's been so many years, I didn't realize how much I missed her, like a piece of me that I had forgotten I'd lost. She's beautiful and so full of warmth, but the years have also left her with a wound, which was not there when we were children. I do wish she were more interested.
No.
I write quickly from my prison. Neela?
I guess, yeah.
Neela will return your book. I guess that's the woman who
Yeah,
dropped
must
them
have
off.
been her.
Which the Moeity.
The
Good. Which the Moeity intercepted upon your arrival.
Right, okay.
After questioning her, I've concluded that it was written by Atris for a very specific purpose. Gen will desire to use it, although he may have suspected. Is that what it says?
Suspicious?
Suspicions.
Yes.
May use it, although he may have suspicions. If you can find my prison, you will still need the combination to release me. Gen keeps it in his office. Then I assume
we're
to signal Atris. I think I know how it might be done. Well, that's good. That makes one of us. But don't signal him before I'm released, Catherine. I wouldn't even know how. So
I think that is one of the endings you can get, but yeah, I don't know. If you had played
signal without her.
Yeah. Because I think it is possible if you know how, right? Okay, now back to the...
Okay, all right. I do wish you were more interested. It seems like I'm asking all the questions. It's awkward. No one asks me where I've been or what I've been doing. This hurts, but I understand it. Their beliefs are born out of ignorance and oppression. They are
gentle
people, but they've had their nest destroyed. Yeah, and now they're frantically clinging to anything that might serve them. But why have they chosen to cling to me? I'm confused. As a child, I always felt out of place here. I never belonged. They misunderstood me, and I couldn't relate to them. But now I'm overwhelmed by an intense feeling that I owe everything to them and this place. I thought I would never see them again, and yet I'm here. I've been given the second chance, but a second chance at what? Serving them?
Saving
them?
Yeah.
Okay. Fulfilling their prophecies, being their savior.
I don't know exactly what the drawings are, but...
The Moeity! The Moeity. Atris would want me to chronicle all I've learned. I can at least record some of it. It seems that when Atris and I trapped Gen on Riven many years ago, our efforts were witnessed by most of the inhabitants here. 2 of the Rivenese even witnessed the confrontation with Gen at the fissure, where I linked back to Myst and where Atris threw himself into the abyss. Of course, they understood little of what they were seeing, but they somehow were able to guess that we had won, that Gen was no god at all, but only a feeble imposter, a false god, and that we had trapped him here on Riven. I always hoped they
would deduce.
Would deduce? Okay. Would deduce this simple truth, but their further conclusions have astonished me. Atreus had stripped Gen of his power, therefore Atreus must be a true god. I mean, it follows logically. As a god, he was choosing me, the spiritual misfit from a Rivenese womb, to be his wife. I was transcending into deity and would lord over Riven forever. Thus, the Moeity, as they call themselves, were
Born
a dissident society, sworn enemies of Gen. I did not know of their beliefs regarding Atreus and myself until 2 days ago. Eddie was, for some reason, hesitant to tell me. I can't figure out why. I know she doesn't believe these things. Of course, everyone else assumed that I would be aware of my own god status, so they made no effort to inform me. I only realized it at a recent gathering of which I was invited. I sat at the front of a dimly lit and crowded cave as they told a mythical story of my own life, acting out the battle between Atreus, myself, and Gen at the edge of the fissure. The events had been exaggerated into grandiose proportions. It was offensive, but I was unable to stop it. I was unable to break the illusion, which is the very foundation of their hope and purpose, and which was given them courage to band together and rebel against Gen. Since then, I've learned of other doctrines and beliefs that have evolved, the most disturbing of which is the conviction that one day I would return to Riven to free them. Some believe that I will overthrow Gen. Others believe that I will bring them to paradise. I didn't know how to deal with this. I fight it myself. I love these people, my only real kindred, but they will not love me as an equal, which hurts me. I would rather be their slave than their master. Over the years, as Gen's power has become greater and greater, the Moeity's numbers have grown, and they have become more and more adept at hiding themselves. They now live in a complex network of caves that he still has not discovered. The Moeity, for the most part, have completely severed their relationship with any of the Rivenese that chose against joining them. But I hope they've not sacrificed vital links in order to remove
limbs.
Oh, limbs. Haha. Vital limbs in order to remove the cancer. Even Father and who?
I don't know, an ant, maybe?
Yeah. Even Father and an ant are still on the surface in Gen's domain, and I long to see them. But a dimness shrouds Eddie's face every time I've mentioned them. Darkness?
Yeah, dimness.
I don't know. Dimness. Since this break took place, they have interfered with the surface in superficial ways, occasionally sabotaging one of Gen's constructions or stealing food from the villagers. They wear strange masks and costumes during their short forays to the island's surface and take this regalia very seriously, refusing to be seen by anyone outside the moiety unless they are properly attired. They get much pleasure out of the fact that those on the surface are frightened by their costumes, calling them evil spirits or ghosts. It was during one of these
expeditions
that they fortunately fortuitously rescued me from one of Gen's guards when I first appeared on the island. Otherwise, I'm sure I would have been delivered to Gen immediately. I've no doubt that he's now searching for me. Of course, I am now aware that I was fooled. Atris is not here. I was at first devastated by this realization. Now I'm thankful he would be in extreme peril here. Also, there is a quiet inner voice in
Echoing
remnant that wants him far away. I have just witnessed an age dying, gasping its last breath. Today I ventured to the surface to see what has become of this island. I hoped it would not be as bad as the Moeity had reported. It was worse. Yeesh. They have become slowly accustomed to its steady decay, but I was devastated. The lips from which the kiss is wrought has fallen words, will fall cold breath. The womb from which the cry released has suffered hurt, will suffer death. Good poem, Catherine. To get to the surface, we had to travel through a complex series of doors and passages. Before the last of these doors, they offered me a weapon, which I accepted, and then a mask. I held the mask in my hands for a while, wondering what sort of terror it might invoke in the members of my family who still live on the surface, but I also knew I must keep my identity hidden from Gen's ever-vigilant eyes, so I accepted it as well. Then together, we swam a short expanse and emerged out of the surface of the ocean under a rocky overhang. The harsh sunlight made my eyes sting, but the fresh, rich air was exhilarating after these past weeks in the dank caves. The two men with me were silent, communicating only with hand signals. The three of us emerged from our hiding place and made our way to the top of the plateau. At the edge of a thick and overgrown area of the forest, they stopped, peered through the foliage for a moment, and then turned to me as if awaiting my command, but could not respond. In fact, I found it difficult to move. I was smelling, hearing, and breathing my youth. This swept over me in a matter of seconds, but in seconds more, all feeling was gone. There was numbness. We did not stay long on the surface, but it was long enough to see the worst. Riven, which was once one island, has split apart into 5 distinct pieces, about a half-mile apart. 4 of these have been claimed by Gen and his exclusive domain. Only his ministers and personal militia are ever allowed access to them. From my vantage point at the edge of the forest, I could see 3 of these islands. They are stripped of their former beauty and are riddled with Gen's self-absorbed constructions. The Moeity rarely visit these closely guarded places. There is another island which I could not see, as it had evidently crept away to a terrific distance. The Moeity are very unclear as to what exists on this island, except for the fact that they know it is where the great tree used to exist. The forest is located on the island that the surface dwellers and the Moeity still refer to as Riven, but they also still refer to their entire world as Riven. This island is where the village is, which has changed dramatically. It is also the one remaining province of the people, though Gen's influence can be seen everywhere.
Yeah.
Of course, I know the reason for the fracturing of the islands. The Moeity do not. Gen wrote this place, and it will die, as all of Gen's ages eventually die. Oh my god, how is there still more? All right.
If you need a break, say so.
I feel like I'm reading out loud in like second grade when you're really bad at reading out loud.
They
right?
really need to remaster this and redo all these in higher resolution. This is just
or at least offer you like a typed version that is
exactly.
easier to read. Okay. All right, let's keep going. I feel nothing today. I am nothing. I live in a cave on a dying world inhabited by people that thought they are treating me so strangely. Well, you're a god. They don't know how to relate to a god. I'm still an outcast here. They whisper amongst themselves, talking of my bravery during my excursion to the surface, how I walked across the island, bold and unafraid. They don't know me. Even Eddie is uncomfortable around me. At times there is no awkwardness, and I am only Katrin to her. But at other times, I am something else. I am afraid. There's such a great numbness inside me. Today, I do not feel closeness with my people. Neither am I offended by their worship of me. I do not hate Gen. I don't feel anything. I'm not even sure of, and that's crossed out, at least Neela is still close. I am boiling.
That's what it looks like.
I am blank. Your own Mad Libs. Gen is making and writing books. I wish they had told me sooner. Atris should have realized this would happen, of course. Gen would have written all of the materials necessary to the Dini craft of making books into this age, and probably every other age he ever wrote. He is attempting to write his way out of here. We did not imprison him. We only helped him. This age has become his... Oh, delayed him? Wow. All right. Only delayed him. This age has become his factory, and the people are his machines.
All laboring. Okay.
All laboring in his mad pursuit to become a god, to carry on his noble Dini cause. So far, he has not been able to produce a fully functional book. Atris has never believed in destiny, but I don't know what else to call it. It's too perfect. It's too much of a coincidence. They hang on my every word, though they do not understand them. I am their hope. And now I have returned. I owe this to them. There is no choice. Flippa de switcha. It's been a long time since my last entry. It is hard to recognize, but I have found the star fissure. It is located on the island which the Rivenese call Aleppo, meaning water pool, but which is referred to by the Moeity as Alatuan?
Alatuan, maybe? I don't know.
Meaning pool of stars. Well, that seems accurate.
Yeah.
Having once allowed Atris to escape this age without leaving an open door behind us, it has since been sealed with the skin of heavy iron. A crude telescope has been mounted over a locked viewport, the combination to which was acquired by the Moeity before my arrival.
Hey.
Write that down here.
It looks like 42445. I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I do believe so. In the early days, the Moeity, seeking an escape from Riven, briefly pursued the idea of reopening the fissure. They discovered a small mechanical stop to prevent the scope from hitting the portal window. Ultimately, however, they decided against opening it. I hate to think what would have happened to them if they had not left it alone. I've instructed them to stay away from it. I'm almost certain that with the decayed state of the islands, opening the fissure now would be disastrous. I have heard that in the days immediately following Gen's confinement on Riven, he attempted to determine the feasibility of navigating the steps beneath the fissure.
Stars
Beneath the fissure, okay. For he had seen the Myst book fall from Atris's hands into the very same space. To this end, he would have people, alleged transgressors of the law, thrown into it so that he could observe their fate. The telescope which still stands there is one he had built for these callous experiments. Nice. It is said that they did not die, but what became of them remains a mystery. It appears that the limits of Gen's optics prevented him from learning their fate. The star field beneath the fissure is not as it seems. It is a gentle space, as hospitable to life as a flowing river. This is how Atris explained it after he had fallen into it. But much more than that, we've never understood, and we were never able to conclude upon its origins. But the visions tell me that it was born out of the will of the Maker, perhaps for some greater purpose that we cannot yet understand. Oh man, all right, I need a break. You're up, bud.
Okay. I still remember Atris's words from his journal. I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse. There must be some greater reason behind it. I neglected to mention it earlier. The unique shape of one of the great daggers which appeared during one escape from Riven, the very design that stands vertically at one end of the Alatuan, has been adopted by the Moeity as the symbol of their cause. It is a sacred symbol for them. It is the representation of all of their doctrine and their representation of me. To deface this symbol is sacrilege. They have their own mythical explanation regarding its sudden origins. I haven't told them that I wrote it into this age, along with all the other daggers. Interesting. It's strange how such a young religion can be so unbending, even to their own God. I have tried to dissuade them of the notion that symbols contain so much power. The enemy uses this paranoia against them. They are fearful of Gen's symbol and are terrorized. Yeah, terrorized by his symbolic use of the wark. Yeah. W-A-H-R-K is how that's spelled. Excuse me. But they don't want to hear this from me. Perhaps my attempts have even caused some of the younger members of the Moeity to doubt that I am Catherine. My rare encounters with those who say they fall again have been discouraging. I have hoped to have some communication with the surface villagers, but they always flee from me. You're not the only one. But I have heard news of some of the villagers' beliefs regarding Gen. Soon after we trapped Gen on Riven, he claimed that he was responsible for the daggers, placing them around the island as a reminder of their failure. In the village circles, it is told that this was a punitive act performed by Gen to mark the beginning of a period of restitution, at the end of which, if they have proven their devotion to him, they will be delivered unto a new and better existence. I will continue to try to reach them. The door is open. Gen is free. Gen has the ability to create working books. In fact, he had written one age before I arrived, but has kept this accomplishment so well hidden that only his closest ministers were aware until now. I'm not sure. Perhaps he has written others. Other news. A few years ago, before the Moeity were forced into hiding, one of them managed to steal what appeared to be a test book that Gen had intended to destroy. It had been partially written, but did not work. They didn't tell me about it until now because they thought it was useless. Back then, none of Gen's books worked, but instead of correcting the problem at its source, he blamed it on the impure wood of the Riven forest and proceeded to engineer a cumbersome mechanical remedy, a complex series of domes, to heal his book's inherent flaws. One of the consequences of this crude solution, however, was that the domes demanded huge amounts of energy, and the related problems delayed his success for quite some time. At last, however, he finished his work and was finally able to link to an age, but he kept his success extremely well hidden. However, for some reason or another, belligerent pride, he has made modifications to the domes which make it obvious that he's using the domes to breathe life into his half-dead books. Perhaps he means to lure us into using the books in the domes. Or lure me, I can't tell. He can't believe that we would blindly swallow this suicidal bait. But he wouldn't know that we have one of his books, the stolen burnt book. There is a possibility of, marked out, have read burnt book. Age it describes would be unsuitable as new home for the Moeity. Must be modified. I will dream. Have requested a group to solve combination that will open the domes. Once open, we can power the burnt book. I do not think Gen will interfere. He will leave the bait. Have begun writing the Moiety's age. Now must acquire second book from Gen. There is tension. A strain blurs my vision and nightmares. Neela and Eddie stay close. Much has happened. Almost everything is prepared. We have stolen another book, but I'm concerned. Gen will miss it. We have also discovered the combinations for entering the domes, but we have not discovered the method for powering them. By powering our burnt book with Gen's domes, we will be able to link to this age, but we will only have access to the domes for a short of time before we are discovered. Therefore, we can only use the domes once. I must find another way to make the books work. The gateway images in Gen's books and our burnt book all seem to share the same sickness. If they are not powered, the images are blank. We've seen that. It might be possible to clear the vision with only will write substance into the Moeity age. So there's where the designs for the crystals. All is ready. Now all we can do is wait for word from the Moetian-esque who are on the lookout for Gen to power and use the domes. When he does that, we will have access to one of Gen's domes just long enough. After linking to the age which I've written, I only have to locate the book window substance and refine it or adapt it. Laying this window over the gateway image should heal the books and make them work. This will allow me to use the second stolen book and return to Riven with more of the book windows. We will then no longer have to rely on Gen's clumsy domes. I laugh at these plans. I sound like Atris.
Huh.
I'm risking my life, but I feel no fear, only anxiety. Perhaps it is the source of my nightmares. The fissure, like a great wound, is opened. It stains the riven soil with blood. I hold the Moeity knife. The voices grow so loud. For their part, the Moeity have complete faith that I will accomplish my task and lead them to a better world. It is the fulfillment of their prophecy, but they are also fearful and tense. I don't know what they will think or do if I fail. It is done. It seems too good to be true. I feel like it's all still a dream. We have already evacuated all the Moeity to this new age. It is beautiful, and I am pleased. At last my people will live in safety and comfort. They stand under the bare sky, unafraid and dazzled by their freedom. They are happy. They have named it Tay. There's still much to be done. We are not protected yet. The only way to completely safeguard this place is to destroy the book which links to here from Riven. Yep. But I do not even know how to bring this up to the Moeity. They will be extremely reluctant about destroying their only link to Riven. I share this hesitation. I would be cutting off my only connection. But for their sake, it must be done. I am anxious to know if our activities have aroused Gen's suspicions. If so, we must act quickly. Even so, I feel that now we are impregnable. Tomorrow I will return to Riven to see Gen's reaction for myself, but tonight I finally rest.
And she got captured.
Yep.
I'm assuming.
Alright, just about done here. I know we need to cut this into this pretty soon here. But,
yeah. I'm sleepy.
Sira po. Ibuko mo buko wisipo. Na vene. Tapo mo revene beno.
More books.
Now, Katerina ne. Wisipo
Katerina.
polo ya sepe yai.
I wish they'd make a subtitled version of this. But I know that's the whole point, is that we just don't know what they're saying. Which, by the way, this other book we didn't even have time to look at. We don't want to touch this right now. You know what this is.
Oh, yeah, it's the trap book, right?
Uh-huh. So we got that back finally, too. And this, okay, good. So they're letting us leave here and return to Riven.
Fantastic.
All right. That seems like a great place to stop here. We're
It sure does.
As we met the Moeity, or the Moisty.
The Moisty.
Excellente. All right. So there we go. We got quite a bit of story
That was
there.
a lot.
Oh my goodness. I forgot how long Catherine's journal was.
Yeah, wow. And
But,
what, like,
I mean, that...
what a chore it is to read that.
I agree. You know, I don't know if you've seen me play any of Layers of Fear recently, but they've solved that kind of problem. Hello, Retsunomami. Thank you so much for following me. I greatly appreciate that. That's awesome. Layers of Fear has solved that kind of problem. There's lots of notes scattered throughout that game in books and such that are written in handwriting like that. But you can hit the space bar and it overlays it with regular typed text, so you can actually read what is supposed to be there. You don't have to
Red Dead
try
Redemption 2 also had a function like
Oh,
that
really?
for the notes. Yeah, you could
Cool.
just click
I
a
haven't
button
played
and it
that.
basically toggled it to text.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, I wish
which is
this,
nice.
but you know, what can you expect? This is a 25-year-old game here, so.
Right.
Anyway, okay, well, lots of backstory. We're finally caught up. I think that filled in all the gaps we had now. We know everything we need to know.
Yeah.
From that, but we'll have to explore more of that next time.
I'm looking forward to it.
Me
Into
too.
the good part.
Yeah, finally got a lot more story going on. Well, if you have been watching live, I'm so sorry, no Mamai, that you have joined so late here apparently, but so thank you for following me. If you've been watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, leave some comments. I will definitely read all of that and respond to them, most likely, as long as they are, you know, not insulting or whatever. Please follow me here at twitch.tv/SturmB, on Twitter where I'm at SturmB, and on Instagram where I'm simply known as Sturm. I stream every Wednesday evening, just like now, at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, 0200 UTC, and every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, and 1800, 1900 UTC. Do you have anything you would like to add, Susan, before we go?
Nope. Everybody keep staying safe.
That's all we can possibly ask. Alright, so until next time then, take care everyone, and please, like she said, stay safe.